Today we're going to take a look at one of the most common questions that I get, and that is, when should I put my home on the market? And so traditionally everyone thinks, okay, yeah, I need to put my home on the market in springtime. Well, that's obviously a good time to do that. That's when buyer activity is up. But I really wanted to actually take a deeper look into the data of homes when they're on the market and sold, houses that, different times of year, what those numbers look like, so we can actually look and see, is there specifically a best time for you in your situation to put your home on the market. So what I've done is, you can see on the board here, I have a little chart. And so traditionally what we see is the red line indicates inventory. So that's homes that are available on the market at that time in the month or in the year. And so the blue line here is representing closings. That's closed properties. That's when they actually sell and close. So the reason I put this chart together is, when I have people this time of year, we're kind of talking about November, December, I get a lot of calls. People are saying, I want to put my house on the market first of the year. When should I do that? And so what I typically do is share this information with them. And in my opinion, I think that January, that mid to late January to February, is the ideal time to put your house on the market. And I'm going to show you why here with this illustration on the chart. As you can see, the closings, the biggest jump that we traditionally have every year is between February and March. And so what that means is that we see a big spike in closings in the month of March. Well, what that really means is that these people that close in March actually went under contract in January and February. So the reason that's important is, when they're out looking in January and February, we're matching this up with, we have less inventory on the market. So for a seller, that's good, because you're actually competing with less homes on the market. So you have a better chance of getting a quicker sale, which ultimately means more dollars in your pocket. And so as you can see, as we start to get into the spring, and that's where most people start thinking March to April, then we get into school season when people are moving because of kids in school, things like that. This is where the curve kind of starts to go, and then as the summer peaks, then it starts to come back down. So here you can see it's very mirrored, but this is where we see the biggest variation. So what I try and tell people is, let's make sure that we're putting your house on the market, number one, when there's a lot of activity, people are out looking. And as you can see, with this March closings jumping way up here, we have January and February. That's when a lot of people we see a spike in activity of people out looking for homes. And so if we can catch those buyers out looking for homes, and now we're not competing with as many homes, that is ideally the best scenario. It's supply and demand. I mean, that's the law of what we have. So, yes, you can still sell here, and that's great, that's fine, and that's what traditionally you can see most people are doing. But January, February, that's really where you have the best position as a seller from a supply and demand standpoint. And so just wanted to kind of point out that data to you guys today. If you're thinking about putting your home on the market this coming year, don't wait till January to call me. Go ahead and call me now. Let's at least do a seller consultation so we can walk through your home and see what you do and don't need to do, so that when we are ready to list that house, that it looks in pristine shape, it's going to appeal to buyers, and we're going to quick sale for top dollar. So again, if you have any questions on anything that I covered today, make sure to give me a call. You can reach me, email chris@chrisluther.com, or you can call or text me 910-367-8302. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.